Hey guys, we're back with Everlasting Summer 29, I think now. Last time, I don't even know what happened. Yeah. So now we're filming a movie at nighttime. It's finally become colder in the evening. Too cold, I'd say. I was sitting at a stop and rolling myself up into a light top while others were lighting cameras at nights. Oh, hey, Masha. Why should I be doing this stuff anyway? It's not like I even have a part in this scene. Desu, yes. Masha was setting up a light reflector glass between the trees. Who else? We're always short on manpower. Well, you could just take more people on this. Everyone would be happy to participate in the production of such a masterpiece. Desu, are you complaining about something? Olga gave her a menacing look. No, not at all. I'm fine, Desu. Probably our director was the only person here that Masha hesitated to argue with. I wonder why. Shurik sat down next to me. How do you think? Any chances we'll get it in 2 or 3 takes? Not at all. I have no idea. Sound like it depends on me. I nodded towards Sasha. She was jumping by the lakeside diligently, warming up for her oral. Oh, I see. Shurik heaved a doomed sigh and headed to the camera. Alright, it's time. I had myself behind a tree. Camera, action! Oh, hey! Sasha walked past me, waltzing along. Do I already have this CG? I don't remember. Couldn't help noticing that, given all this extra lighting, mixed up with the moonlight, she looked plain stupid. But that is the cameraman's concern anyway. Probably it's for the best. Slowly emerged from behind the trees and followed her. Sasha went slowly along the shoreline, almost hovering above the ground, taking off her neckerchief and unbuttoning her shirt on the way. In fact, actually looked amazing. I bet she could be a great actress of the silent cinema. Is that a thing? Soon enough, Sasha disappeared into the woods. I took a few moments to pace out of the shoreline afterwards, headed to follow her. Cut! Sasha immediately dashed back from behind the trees. So, how is it in the end? Excellent, perfect. If only you could perform like this every time. On the first take, then we would finish it in all the time. You're saying it like we're not gonna make it on time. We have 3 weeks, that's not enough time. I noticed spectacally. We'll make it, you bet. Ahem, what do you mean, that's all, Desu? Masha suddenly appeared next to me as if out of nowhere. You wanted something else? We spent like 3 hours in preparations for only 1 minute of footage. It's cinema, you know, art. One can be hunting a single shot for years. One could be shooting a 5-minute movie for decades. Olga looked particularly funny, waving her arms like that. Sure, well I mean 1 minute is still, you know, pretty significant because some average movie's like what, an hour 30 minutes, 90 minutes if you prefer? Maybe 2 hours tops? Well, not tops, but you know. So, I mean, even 1 minute, that's pretty significant. That's it? Yeah, that's it for tonight. Then good night, everyone. Desu. She threw that piece of reflector cloth to the ground and hastened off to the camp. I quickly mumbled my goodbyes to everyone, grabbed a script printout, and rushed to follow her. Hey! It was at the square where I caught her up with her. Oh, what else do you want? A look of extreme fatigue was seen on Masha's face. Maybe you want to take a short walk before you're off to sleep? Why would I, Desu? She glanced at me with a misunderstanding. Well, it's just... It's so early, yet. I bet you won't even think of going to sleep at this time in the city. In the city, Desu. It's not a city here, you know. Here, 3 days count for 1, Desu. Oh, come on, it's still early. Ah, fine. Desu. She gave me a bright look and smiled. Just not too long, Desu. Ma'am, yes ma'am. Why do you carry it all the time, Desu? She pointed at the stack of paper I hold in my hands. Well, you never know what might happen. Shortly thereafter, we made it to the beach. What a lovely mood, Desu. Masha started to strip and dashed off into the river. Don't know what I was expecting, because she had a bikini under the pioneer uniform of hers. Fascinated, I stared as she flopped her legs under the water, which caused dabbling splashes around. So you're still able to have fun, I shouted. She threw me an offended look, came closer, and sat down next to me. Yeah, it's like recently you all think I'm just an old hag, Desu. Show your heart. Like, what? I guess I have my reasons, Desu. Not sure. I don't see any particular ones. Masha got up and moved several feet away from me. Oh, come on. Don't come on me. It's just, one can't be such what? You never see anything, Desu. She put her head down underneath and added quietly. Never understand. Oh yeah, that's me, cold-hearted Tabadol. Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, Subyon. Masha gave a barely audible laugh. Yeah, exactly. Let's go swimming, Desu. It's cold there. It won't take long. Oh, okay. Wait, so do I have like a swimsuit, like trunks or something, you know, like, or am I just going in with my clothes? Because I don't recommend that. The water was surprisingly warm, so we indeed really had a chance to freeze. I sat down at the towel that somebody left behind and took a deep breath of soft night air. Masha lied next to me and put her head on my knees. Am I disturbing? Oh. I just got a Skype, but you know, I put it on Do Not Disturb. Gotcha! My friend's talking about Angel Beats. Still haven't watched that. I just felt kind of tired. She looked straight in my eyes, but I averted the gaze. Why can't all be the same as before, Desu? How was that? Come on, Desu. That was a joint decision, you know, but nevertheless. She put her arms around my waist. I felt more ill at ease. There's not going to be an H scene, is there? Oh, my friend said, never mind, I'm retarded. Okay, okay. I agree with that. Why have we come here in the first place, Desu? To shoot a movie! I'm sure to put it off with a jest. Still, if it wasn't for you, I would have never gone to this college in the first place, Desu. We could have already, she sighed. But now, Desu, I still think that raking up the past in this context is barely a good idea. Come on, no, I want to know! You might think so, as for me, I still think that we shouldn't have, Desu. But you're the one who wanted you're the one who wanted it in the first place. I never wanted it, Desu, said Mash in her resentful tone. Well, yeah, so that was me who insisted? So that was you, Desu. She turned away and didn't get up for me. You know, saying Desu at the end of everything makes this fun. You're always like that. You don't like this, you don't like that. Why don't you just adopt a simpler approach to life? Take a look around. It's a splendid summer. It's a beautiful night. We're shooting a remarkable movie. In fact, everything's great. Do you really believe it all yourself, Desu? Her question indeed had some right to exist. I do, kind of. It's not like everything's always ideal. But what's so bad about it? Everything's bad, Desu. She seemed to be ready to burst into tears. The stupid camp, that script of yours. Everything's bad. You're not a child anymore. You could have just started a family, gotten a job. Desu? Hey! We've discussed it all like 1,000 times. I don't want Vocaloid children. Yeah, I broke up exactly because of that. We broke. On your call, mind that. Exactly because of yours, everything is bad attitude. Oh, but you go like everything's great to make up for that, Desu. Only fools rejoice about everything around, Desu. I'm not rejoicing. Or rather, I'm rejoicing about things that are worth rejoicing about. I'm fond of my work. I find pleasure in films. Do I really? So it means you don't find pleasure in me? Nope. She kind of leaned to my chest. Maybe you shouldn't. What's the matter? Don't you want to? Oh, H, say no, please. Come on. I don't want to censor it. No, 10 hours out of my day, please no. I couldn't make up my mind on how I should be playing. On the other hand, on one hand, I don't want to open the old wounds. On the other hand, I clearly understood I'm not in a position to refuse. But now, I don't care if someone might not be sleeping in my theater. Well, guys, we just got an H scene. I'm gonna have to censor that. You know, there goes 3 hours of my day. Guess it's time to sleep. Yep. 3 hours of my day gone. It's gonna be a rough day tomorrow. Olga will definitely push aside. I'm slowly buttoning my shirt and watching Master dressing. I don't want to sleep alone. Thank you for not putting another H-scene sprite, or whatever you want to call them. She murmured quietly. What, afraid of the grasshoppers? It's not the grasshoppers, it's the crickets. I'm not afraid of them, Desu. She averted her gaze and blushed a little. It's just, well, unusual. She's scared. You might have gotten used to it given the amount of time. Suddenly I thought that there's nothing wrong with this idea, especially given everything that's happened. Oh, okay. But where? Masha gave me a questioning look. There's a couple of non-occupied cabins reserved for further scenes. Well, we could use these props for a while, I guess. Let's go. She smiled, got up, took my arm, we headed to the square slowly. An irresistible, blinding morning glare struck my eyes. Hold on one sec. Masha was sleeping on my left arm. I hardly managed to pull my limb from under her head and massaged it for a long time, trying to revive the blood flow. Scratching my stubble, I've reached for my shorts to find the cigarettes. Perhaps we shouldn't have gotten that far yesterday. But now she definitely won't leave me alone. Though, not really. It's not in her nature. But the bad aftertaste will still remain. And now she has an argument to scold me with. Just give her one chance to. Yet another argument. It's not like she's short on them. Unable to find cigarettes in my shorts, I thought that I must have left them behind in my cabin, so I clumsily dressed and got outside. Oh Lord, let it rain at last. It's impossible to work in such an oven. It's like that day and night, night and day. Oh no, also there's another visual novel that came out on the same. Apparently it's really good. It's called Neko Paria. You know, just like before I saw it, like before it came out, I thought it was gonna be trash really, but apparently it's above good, like above decent, I guess. But it's kinetic, so I mean, you know, kinetic novels, I don't think those are really, you know, filming material. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. It's like that day and night, night and day. Rubbing my eyes, I was pacing myself down the trail and haven't noticed that somebody ran right into me. That was your elder. Oh hey, electronic. Like, router? Hi, Semyon. Hey there. I shouted after him. Finally, I had a joke prepared, but I forgot it. Finally, I came to the cabin, opened the door, and entered. Olga was inside. She was drilling me with her gaze. What do you care to explain? What's the matter? Where have you spent the whole night? There's still that creepy blue guy. She looked at me more than menacing. I was with Masha. What's the problem? After all, everyone got it already, so it makes absolutely no sense to hide it. With whom? Olga gave me a surprised look. With Masha, I repeated calmly. We don't have any Mashas here. Now it's my turn to get surprised. Semyon, your behavior is unworthy of a true pi- Are you shooting it already? Where are the cameras? I forget. Wait, did things switch her? Oh, not no! I almost had everything figured out. Oh, come on. I fell into my bed and opened the door. My backpack wasn't there. Have you seen my backpack? Backpack? She looked at me in surprise. Yeah, it was here. But you've arrived here without any luggage. What? I broke into a silly smile. So I haven't finished yet. So did we switch place? Semyon and me? Me. Yeah, that's just Olga. I get that you're in the finest moods this morning and have an eagerness to joke around, but how can I feel when a pioneer, a future Komush member is acting like that? You know, I'm kind of glad that it didn't just make it the movie scene for 7 days. Something's definitely gone wrong. Olga, have you slept well? Are you okay? How dare you speak to me like that? What's your problem? To sum it up, you need to be in line up in half an hour. As for me, I still need to find Miku. Miku? Looks as if they want to play a prank on us. Ma'am, yes ma'am. I've saluted and marched out of the cabin. I have to go tell Masha, bring some laughter to her. Oh, so my friend, he bought Neko Power on Steam, but now he's buying the 18+ version. You know, gotta get all those cat girls interested. Because, you know, Steam's removing, like, I think it's kind of unfair of them, you know, like, even to, like, just download the games, you have to say, okay, I'm over 18, you know, but then, you know, they still remove them, you know? You know, you guys know what I mean? I have to go tell Masha, bring some laughter to her. First the cabin stories, vigorously ran in. Masha, you won't believe what they've... Masha was sitting at the corner of the bed with an absolutely pale face and folding her legs with her arms. What happened? I leaped to her. Lena just came in. Lena? She was only planning to come in 3 days. It wasn't our Lena. It was just something that looked like her. Masha... Oh, okay, so Masha... Okay. You know, I thought it was going to be Miku Masha, not Masha Miku. Masha was trembling, and an expression of horror was seen on her face. Calm down, let's take it slowly. She's talking about some kind of lineup, cleaning up the territory, about the library, about the music club. Her breath became rapid, and it wasn't a joke. I'm sure of it. I recalled the recent conversation with Olga at once. Okay, calm down. I still haven't gotten a thing. It wasn't our Lana. It was the Lana from your script. Oh no! My script became reality! Ba ba ba! She raised her tearful eyes on me. I understand right away it's not a joke. And lost my courage. That's ridiculous. It just can't be. Though, recalling the conversation with the director. No, I'm sure. Oh. Crying Miku. She threw herself in my arms. Tried to settle her down. We have to think logically. It could be them pulling a prank on us. That's all. I was just talking to Olga and she what? Also looked unusual to me? No, I can't say that to Miku. Masha, not Miku. All in all, they'll have their laugh and will quit. No, something has happened. Something horrible. I'm sure of that. Masha was sobbing in my arm. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say Dasu. Okay, let's get down to it. Let's talk to someone. For example, Durauder. He surely isn't the main stand-up comedian in our hood. To tell the truth, at this point, I was interested in myself in making clear what kind of jokes those were. The ones that led Masha, who was always calm and prepared for everything, in hysterics. Okay. Dasu. She wiped away her tears and got up from the bed. Calm down now. Trying to. Masha smiled faintly. Let's go. Wait, but we know the script. We could just talk about it and I find out what the magical thing is. We got out of the cabin. Where to? Olga was talking about some kind of lineup. Let's go to the square. Most likely they will be there. Masha took my hand and then threw it away. Chose not to look in her direction because I already knew what expression she had on her face, and just headed to the square. The lineup, if it's a good term for people flocking around the monument, was quite crowded. I didn't recognize even half the people gathered. That fact was extremely strange on its own. Olga tried to line them all up. I chose not to linger and came up here. Wait, what if it actually all is just a prank, though? I mean, obviously, it most likely isn't, but I mean, what if it is? You know? Olga, you know? Oh, and Miku's here too, she interrupted me. Excellent. We'll talk after the lineup. What lineup are you talking about? Maybe it's enough playing games. For God's sake, it's not funny anymore. She looked at me in confusion. What are you talking about? What's that? Asha cautiously looked out from behind my back. Olga, this isn't really funny anymore. I don't understand you two. What's going on? Let's seriously get back to the shooting. What shooting? I looked at her attentively and for the first time realized that perhaps she was not joking. Olga was not a very decent actress, so I doubted that this expression of surprise and incomprehension was fake. What a mess. Okay, let's assume. Tell us your version. Version of what? She was flopping her eyelids while looking at my mouth. I got it. Grabbed Master by her arm and headed away from the square. Hey, hold on, where are you going? We have to find someone less insane. Olga's shouts were following us, but I didn't pay any attention. What? Miku's facial expressions so weird. They're actually quite scary. Anyways, I think I'll end it here, guys. This has been Everlasting Summer 29. We'll be on the 30th episode now. Next time. Round of applause, everyone. 30 whole episodes. Ooh. See you guys later. Peace out. That's what cool people say.